A few days ago, I made the dumb decision of trying to see what pasta would take like if I boiled it in soda.
It's definitely one of the dumber things I've done.
So I ended up boiling some Dr. Pepper, some ginger ale,
Looks like this.
and some Fanta, just to see how big of a mess pasta cooked in soda would be. You can see here how quickly the carbonation started to leave the soda after putting it on the stove. It also made my apartment smell pretty weird for a few hours. The noodles actually cooked pretty well, but took on a ton of coloring of the sodas. I also prepared a control, of course, just to compare the sodas to, and added a little bit of blackened seasoning to the pasta sauce. For each, I folded the noodles into the sauce and also added a tiny bit of the leftover soda or water. The ginger ale ended up looking exactly like the regular pasta. The Fanta took on a ton of the orange, and the Dr. Pepper actually ended up with a pretty beautiful brown color as well. I started off just by tasting the pasta water for some reason. As you can imagine, this was pretty dumb. The control and the ginger ale tasted pretty horrible. The Fanta actually just tasted like flat and warm Fanta, so it wasn't that bad. But the Dr. Pepper was terrible.
Yeah, that's not very good.
I then tried the noodles by themselves, where I was again surprised at how similar the ginger ale tasted to the control. The Fanta had a super strong artificial orange flavor. The Dr. Pepper tasted normal, just with a small touch of feet. I then tested all of them with the actual Alfredo sauce. Remember to take a Lactaid. And again, the ginger ale actually tasted pretty close to the original. The Fanta, however, tasted like I was licking Fanta off concrete. It was disgusting. The Dr. Pepper actually wasn't too bad. It just kind of tasted like you swished around Alfredo sauce with Dr. Pepper in your mouth for a little bit. So even though the texture ended up being pretty weird, the ginger ale was actually pretty good, the Fanta was pretty terrible, and the Coke was kind of in the middle. You can watch the full thing or any of the other weird shit that I do on my YouTube.